all that. Anyway, some news out of college football today. Things keep getting worse for Ole Miss. 2 recruits have decommitted from Ole Miss since Hugh Freeze's resignation on Thursday. Cornerbacks Bobby Wolf and cornerback Jalen Williams have reopened their recruitments. For more from the college football landscape, send it over to Dave and Ray.
Nailed it.
Ray, I know you cannot wait for August 26th. That's when college football season officially kicks off.
Yep.
A lot of kids transfer. This happens, we know. You tell me some impactful transfers to look out for in this upcoming season.
Well, certainly Malik Zaire is one that is huge. Will Greer going to Florida. But for me, I think it's Jarrett Stidham making the move from Baylor to Auburn. And a young man who kind of got through the obstacles that they had dealt with there at Baylor. He transferred, went the junior college route. He didn't even play football last year. So this is a kid that has not played competitive football for nearly 2 years by the time the season gets underway. But you look at what Auburn's expected to do. I mean, look, they're a player away here or there from really contending and being a threat in the SEC. That's why I think at that position where the quarterback touches the ball on every offensive possession, and it could be a tight race if Auburn hopes to compete. That's why I think Stidham will be the biggest impact.
I think of Stidham in his brief tenure there at Baylor as a guy in a wide-open offense that he had there at Baylor. But I look at Auburn and go, aren't they going to run a lot of spread? They're going to run a lot of trickery, and you got to be a running quarterback as well there. He can't just be a drop-back guy like he was at Baylor.
No, he's going to have to show some of that mobility, and we didn't get to see a lot of it at Baylor. I mean, he threw, I think, for nearly 2,000 yards in the 1 year. And you're really going based on that promise of 2015. There's some ways you're really not sure what to expect, especially early on. You know, when coaches talk about their teams, they say, look, the defense is ahead of the offense.
Right.
And he's going to have to catch up quickly here at Auburn for them to try to contend because they're going to get in the meat grind of the SEC, and he's going to have the Tigers humming by then.